EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, we present live final round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. Well, this is the essence of golf distilled. 18 holes to decide our winner. Every decision is impactful. Every misstep a potential tournament wrecker as we look at the current leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to cobble together a solid round here on this fine Sunday.
Get a big roll here.
And that'll do just fine. A good start to this final round, safely in the fairway at 1. Frank, what does the shot into this first green look like?
Well, it's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right.
So
really the biggest concern, but a well-flighted shot to this 3-level green will be well rewarded.
So that's 10 yards. Drove back down, compensate for the win with the roll. We're going to go 6. There. Reverse turn. So let it roll a little bit more. Oh.
That is so well done on you two on this opening hole, Frank. At a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
That's not okay.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Of course, I bump it to the right with an underswing when I need an overswing.
From 4 feet
like that
for birdie.
It's all right.
Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he will definitely not say
Try to
no
birdie the
to
front.
that.
9.
445-yard par 4 second hole. No mistaking where we are. Smack in the middle of the Nevada desert.
We got +6. A little off that way. Down 121. Scared of that bunker a little bit. Let's try it. Yeah, we would have been, could have went a little bit more left, but we played it safe.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. 93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
It's up 15 though. That wind. That shot always comes up short. Give myself 15 feet plus the wind. Wind's gotta help us out here.
too pumped up there. That just flew past the flag, but still an outside chance for a birdie.
Yep.
Pretty good read there. Definitely good speed, and that just skips a foot or so by.
So much for keeping it under par.
That finished off for par here at the second, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Now on to the third, first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert, and really that's all it is. Tee and green, there's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see by those bunkers, and this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
And the uphill shot there, difficult to judge, and that will wind up short. Working back up from below the putting surface, this a second.
We got a... Nope. We are flopping now. Above, I believe it's aim to the right. Aim to the right. Like there. Come on, way short. Oh, I didn't count for the... Didn't count for the grass.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
How is this a par 3? I understand the distance is close. You didn't even get me a putt line yet. 63 feet.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. That one in for a bogey here at the third. And he's going to fall out of red figures, back down to even par. Coming now to the 383-yard par 4 fourth. Severe dogleg right. Fairway wood or hybrid off the tee might be the play here. Just make sure you avoid the series of bunkers on the right. Okay, that's going to be safely in the fairway, and that's where you need to play from if you're going to make a final round surge. 75 yards, the distance remaining here for his second to this par 4.
I mean, it could be. I aimed it the wrong way, but that was so close.
And that'll do just fine. This will move to his right.
All right.
Or birdie.
I gotta tour this. I can't listen to this line anymore. I use it as a somewhat guide. But I gotta tour it.
Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4.
My biggest problem.
Will certainly help the
Listening to
cause.
the line. Fake news.
This is one of the signature holes here at Wolf Creek. Par 5 fifth is 490 yards, and you can get home in 2 and maybe have a story to tell when you're all done. Maybe an eagle 3.
Down 89. Wind's to the left. So probably cheated to about there. Wind's going to kick me a little bit more to the left, though. And nope. Nope. Playing it it safe. I don't like that wind. Yep. That probably would have been good. No problems at all.
Yeah, nothing to fault there.
What's
Good
going on, chat?
balance,
Welcome.
Good follow through and a good start to this hole. Now, from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5.
I should not have.
That is always so disappointing from that kind of a spot when you come up short.
Yeah, you're licking your chops over that one. A shot
Why
you
did I
think
spin
you could
down?
hit directly
Why
at the
did I
flag.
spin down? Why did I
Now, test
spin
for the
down?
short game.
Spin up to the right, not down. Simple
Okay,
mistakes like
on
that.
the putting surface, but work
can
to do from
destroy
there.
ya.
We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
Tough to see any break in this, maybe slightly to the right. Putting back up the hill, so gotta keep up the speed.
And what
Nope.
a terrible shot.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Put
You
it
wouldn't
hard
think
off
he'd
to the
leave that
right.
short.
Yes, downhill, but guess what?
That one finished off. It's in for par,
We got par.
and he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Next up, 447-yard par 4 6th. If you hit driver off the tee, be mindful of the creek that traverses the fairway, and the approach plays longer than the yardage as it climbs uphill to a really difficult green.
And we have to go over that, right? We have to be going over that water, right?
That's up the left side.
Yeah, okay, well. Also kind of got a little...
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
What am I doing? What am I doing? 18 feet, 3. It's 5 yards. Right there.
A very conservative approach shot. It's a safe side of the green, but as we can all attest, a long way from the hole.
Snap, crackle, pop. We're just gonna line this one. And overswing.
Tell you what, lag putting such an underrated part of the game, and that is well done there. Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay right
I'm doing
where he is.
terrible on this tournament.
Maybe the best risk-reward hole here at Wolf Creek is right here at the par 4-7. It is, without question, drivable at 302 yards. However, getting that tee shot to stay on the green can often be a different story. We see plenty of shots go over the back, leaving an incredibly difficult pitch shot off the desert floor.
Back up because that downwind. Take it off to the right. Touchdown. Off to the right.
The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. That one brushed in. It is a birdie here at 7. And he will definitely not say no to that. Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard, and it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long, too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, well, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left.
Oh, yeah, nice shot there, right of the hole, and he'll have that for his birdie.
We were on the right road. Just didn't.
Yes, getting hot here just before the turn. That's birdies now at 7 and 8. Will certainly help the cause. Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4-9. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway, and a birdie is definitely in play. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second.
Further.
Okay, good putt there for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to be a 3 under 33 on this front side. The par 4 10th, and
I
Frank,
just saw a
what's
shadow
the right way
underneath
to
if I
attack
was a
this
dog.
hole?
A little deceiving off the tee here, Rich, because you don't see the full width of the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun green, obviously protected by those bunkers on the left and that little one-pot bunker on the right. But be aware of the contours of this green and just be aware, too, where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 157 to the hole. Wind is helping from behind, so you can take a little less club.
This one has a chance to be close.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left.
That's pretty much there.
Okay, that one in for a bogey here at 10. And he will fall from the top of the leaderboard and wind up a shot back. Here now at the 215-yard par 3 11th, another elevated tee shot, meaning it usually plays shorter than the yardage. A miss right is definitely better than a miss left. That's a fun tee shot to hit right there. You know the wind is at your back. You tee it high and just let it go. Get it up there in the jet stream, and that's just what he did. He's going to love that. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at 2 under. Another spectacular vista from an elevated tee here at the 560-yard par 5 12th. Water down the left of the fairway and to the right of the green. Keep it dry off the tee, and you can get home in 2, where eagle or birdie opportunities await. No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Nothing to it. It's a birdie here at 12.
Could have been an eagle.
And he will definitely not say no to that. 13th hole here at Wolf Creek, and Frank, anyone can say, oh, I'm going to take this one over the trees. But very few can stand up and say, I'm flying this baby clear over the mountains.
Yeah, if you take the direct route, obviously it's going to be much shorter than the 350 yards that it's measured as a dogleg right. So the direct line Well, I don't want to tell you the exact yardage because it might give you too much of a clue, but it might be worth taking. It's going to be a blind tee shot, though, and we're not quite sure on the outcome. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
Let's try something here. Yeah.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay at -3. Crank, describe the layout here at the 14th hole. It's 444 yards, and what a beautiful hole.
It is, and it's a beautiful view. You see everything from the top of that tee there. It's a hole that keeps bending to the left. There's enough bunkers down the left there to actually take your eye. That's why you got to fixate on something in the distance that's a much better line than worrying about that wall of sand down the left side.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Pin cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
No.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway,
Oh, it
and
is
the
very
approach winds up
disappointing
in the bunker. Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will remain, trying to grind out a par. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. That'll drop him out of the top spot and leave him a shot back. Don't you just love a really short par 3? This 15th is only 125 yards. Maybe grip down on a wedge, clip it just perfectly, stuff it in there close and make it 2. That one safely on the putting surface. Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back. Yeah, easy to come up short on that one, but that's a decent effort. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15.
3 more holes.
And he'll remain right where he is. All right, into the finishing stretch here at Wolf Creek
birdies
with the
here.
par 4 16th at 393
One
yards.
eagle,
This
2
one
birdies.
requiring a good drive over the canyon. If you do put that in play, you'll have a chance to make a birdie. Oh, he's pulled it.
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Ball appears to be sitting up here in the rough at the 16th hole. Decent lie, but you just won't be able to get it to spin. See what he can do now with this, his second shot.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Try.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Yeah, I'm looking to see the break, and I'm really not seeing a lot. If I had to push it, a hair of right to left depended on pace, slightly up the slope.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope.
gotta
It
hold
is
it now.
in for a birdie. Will certainly help the cause. This is a terrific hole right here at Wolf Creek. All the risk reward you want in a great par 5. The 17th is 562 yards. If you can bomb your drive, it goes all the way down the hill. That'll give you a chance to get home in 2. But if not, beware. That ball could come back into the lake.
348 there. 348 there. Oh my god, I cannot do this math right now. Hopefully it's gonna be play safe here. Okay.
That's right where you want to be. A good drive here at the 17th with the tournament on the line. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. That one just gonna sneak on by.
I needed that eagle, but birdie is fine right now. We are so fine with birdie. Eagle
Yes,
would've
some good playing
definitely
here toward the
would've
end of the round.
secured this
Birdies at
four.
16 and 17, and that is going to catapult him into the lead with 1 hole to play. Now the closing hole here at Wolf Creek. Frank, what's ahead of us?
You could try and drive at this green, but there's too much trouble, really, Rich. Even though this hole's just over 300 yards, it's very ambitious to try and drive it across that water. Some might try. Most people try and hit a tee shot 240, 250 yard mark, and of course, if you do the maths, you're only going to have 60 or 70 yards in, and well, they want you to finish on a good note. So good drive in the fairway here, or 3-wood, pitch it on the green, make a 3, and buy your friends a drink in the clubhouse.
Oh my goodness, that is on in 1. Wow, what an incredible shot. Now, to possibly finish this round in grand style, a long look for eagle. Yeah, that's a little more uphill than you think, and that's going to come up a bit short. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. You betcha. Birdies at 16, 17, and 18 to wrap things up. And that will finish off a very solid round, 5 under 67. All right, this one came right down to the wire, but our featured golfer able to dig deep, and Frank, they wind up holding on to win by a shot. A win is a win is a win.
They were so solid. You know, when it really counts, when just one little crack and all of a sudden the field comes chasing, but instead they didn't crack.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay the third.
Yep.
Yo, what up?
What's going on?
Oh, shit. Just hopped on 2K, do my spin.
How are your feelings?
Alright, just got home from work.
Kick the sickness. You still got a little hang around.
I'm still sick. I'm still spitting shit out, but I'm not coughing no more.
Oh, that's good.
I'm still spitting the shit out of my system, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was her cue. That, like, alright, she's trying to go fuck home. I'm pretty sure I've seen the first one. Like, what? So don't start mailing me shit until I fucking dive into it. All right, deal. Well, I don't even have a fucking good monitor yet for that. I know mine is literally a fucking square thing. That fucking cube. Don't do that. It'll cost you too much money. I can buy one brand new for $69.99. Try 80s.
Actually, it's a little bit bigger than mine, so I think this is a 32 that I have on my computer. It's a fucking RCA TV, 32
All right,
inch.
what are we playing, bruv?
Well, I got my stream on golf right now. If you want to do that, I'm pretty sure we have tour right now. I'm sorry, pro right now. I actually got to restart because my shit's not showing me.
We can do that. We can get it.
But I'm pretty sure yesterday was sim. Because you said you were off, and I said that's fine. It should be sim. Friday we should have pro.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
I mean, I've been okay. So I last 2 days did a little Call of Duty multiplayer. Don't know if you're watching or whatnot, but I've been seeing all these settings of this and that, what to do, and I'll tell you what, this one setting that I have for the it might as well be aimbot, but it's not. The tracking, whatever the fuck it is, for controllers. Shit is like, it's
Aim assist.
the aim assist. It's actually a
Default Black Ops.
Nope. Nope. It's actually kind of sussy, because if you really pay attention, if it starts like pulling your shit away, like through walls and shit, bro, like it's not showing you anything, but if you pay attention to like it dragging, it'll like kind of drag where that person's coming. If you read it just right, you can kind of see somebody about to come, and no homo, and if you keep it hip fire, it locks. It's locking on. All you gotta do is keep moving your left stick around, which they always say. Everybody who's ever talked about it got to keep moving the left stick around to keep it locked on. But this,
So
I saw this one video.
Multiplayer, or can we do?
Oh no, it works on. It should. I have not tried it on the thing. I've only been playing multiplayer to try to test it and get my movement back, dude. The first day I played, I'm so used to Insano, I am pushing all the wrong buttons because I have my controller set is different, so I'm trying to fucking jump with A and I'm throwing fucking smoke grenades and shit forgetting that my jump is LB. Like, it took me a couple games to finally, but I've been kind of in multiplayer though. I was moving, but also with the settings that I have, it's locking on. Like, if you really pay attention to the little movement that it makes when it's locking onto somebody, you can see somebody coming through the wall almost.
All right, let's go to